Hi guys, welcome to part 9 of Terrifying Return to Tippy Tinkle Transfers. Let's get started. Chapter 17, Monday. On Monday morning, the boys woke up early, gathered their supplies, and headed to school. About 15 minutes before the rest of the students started to arrive, George and Helen carried their stilts and supplies into the boys' restroom upstairs and placed themselves inside one of the empty stalls. Finally, they closed the stall door and locked it. If you were standing outside the stall looking underneath the door, it appeared as if somebody was sitting in there taking care of business. George and Harold knew that nobody would dare go near the stall, so it was not a serious place in the school to hide stuff. So the students began arriving, and the day started pretty much like normal. Mr. Crump marched down the hallway, screaming and making children cry. Kipper and his creek stole money from distributed wages to kindergartners. And a general feeling of hopelessness and despair felt the morning at lunchtime as usual. Downtrodden kindergarten sat at their table with no food, and Mr. Crump stomped up to the kindergarten table and started getting angry. How come you kids never have any food at lunchtime? He said, so I can't. We're on diets. Oh, so Mr. Carson pulled his belt over his next. Well, good. He said, it's important to stay fit and healthy like me. That, in the afternoon, George and Helen asked to be excused so they could use the restroom. They only had about 5 minutes to set things up, so they had to hurry. Harold opened the locker door of the secret restroom stall, and George climbed up the steps. Quickly, they sneaked down to the hallway. George still walked over to Kipper's locker, and Harold handed him the long spool of shelf-lining paper. Carefully, George placed the paper on top of the lockers and rolled it down to the end. The paper fell over the edge and the locker tops and rolled it down the side. Harold caught it and taped it to the side of the lockers, marking off some measurements with a rule. George put the padlock that he and Harold had bought on the end of the paper that George and Harold put the padlock he and Harold bought on the end of the paper 2 lockers down from Kipper's. They were ready. Quickly, they put their supplies back into the restroom stall, locked the door, and hurried back to their classroom. At the end of the day, Kipper walked to his locker as usual and unlocked his lock with the key hanging around his neck and put his padlock on top of the locker, right on top of the long roll of paper. George and Hal were standing about 6 lockers away where Hal had taped the end of the paper to the side of the long row of lockers. Now came the tricky part. As Harold provided cover, George carefully pulled at the long roll of paper. The paper began to move. Kipper's padlock, which was just above Kipper's head, began to move away from Kipper. George and Harold's padlock, which was 2 lockers away, began moving toward Kipper. Harold had measured everything carefully, so George knew to pull the paper exactly 24 inches. When he was finished pulling the new padlock was directly above Kipper's locker. Kipper had just finished stuffing all of his stolen money into his duffel bag. He put his phone on top of the shelf of his locker, closed the door, and reached up and grabbed George and Harold's padlock. Next he closed the door and clicked the new padlock on securely. Let's boogie, said Kipper with his buddies in the Kipper. Let's boogie. Let's boogie, said Kipper to his buddies as they strutted to the gymnasium to get ready for wrestling practice. That was awesome, said Hal. Yeah, said George. But we still got a lot of work to do. George and Hal waited patiently until almost everybody had gone home. Some kids were still in the gym or outside or in the chess club downstairs, but the hallways and the restrooms were empty. George and Hal sneaked over to Kipper's locker, unlocked her padlock, and opened the door. Harold unzipped the Kipper's duffel bag and emptied all the stolen money out onto the floor. Whoa. Whoa, Sam, there must be $1,000 here. Harold quickly scooped up the stolen cash while George typed on Kipper's phone. What are you doing with that phone? I'm saying attack the Kipper's 3 goons, said George. Once the money was safe and the texts were sent, George and Hal put everything back the way it was, with two additions. Harold put the Susie Sunshine friendship bracelet kit in Kipper's locker, and George placed an envelope beside Kipper's phone. Finally, George grabbed Kipper's padlock from the top of the lockers, closed the door, and knocked it with Kipper's own padlock. Then they set everything up so it would be ready for tomorrow afternoon. Let's get out of here, Harold said nervously. Just one more thing, said George. Quickly, the boys sneaked into the gym locker room, left a second envelope inside one of Kipper's smelly shoes, and they hurried after school and headed for home. I kind of wish we could stay and watch the fireworks set. I think it's better if we're not there, said George. Things are about to get ugly. Chapter 18. Things get ugly. Kipper found the envelope in his shoe just after wrestling practice, and he had to turn it. Right after wrestling, he opened it inside, inside were 2 friendship bracelets, and he knew and trusted him. Kipper proudly slipped each friendship bracelet onto his wrist and admired them. He couldn't wait to show his buddies. Dear Kipper, we made these friendship bracelets for you because we think you're totally cool and stuff. Love, the cheerleaders. So his buddies, who were out in the hallway staring at their phones and shocked. Look what I got, said Kipper proudly, waving his wrist at his goon, waving his wrist at his goons. Kipper's friends, who were all reading the same text on their phones, looked up at Kipper with their mouths hanging open in disbelief. What, said Kipper? They're just friendship bracelets. Kipper's 3 friends looked at each other like Kipper had gone completely mad. I want to make friendship bracelets with you, dudes and Boogie. Me neither, said the other 2 boys simultaneously. What are you talking about, said Kipper. He unlocked his locker and opened it up. Hey, what the heck is this? Kipper screamed. Somebody's been in my locker. Looky Bug and Finkelstein saw the Susie Sunshine friendship bracelet kit and shook their hands in disgust. Looky Bug and Kipper kicked the kit in the hallway and stomped on it. Then he tore open his duffel bag. It was empty. Ah! Kipper screamed. Somebody stole all my money. Actually, correction. It's the kindergartner's money. It's the kindergartner's money, not his money. He stole it, so he thinks it's his. Kipper looked up and down the hall frantically when I finally spin in my locker. I'm gonna kiss them as fingers down. The other 2 bullies laughed. Kipper grabbed Finkelstein by the shirt collar and shook him back and forth like a rag doll. What are you talking about? He screamed. This, said Finkelstein as she showed Kipper the text that had been sent to Kipper's phone. I didn't write that, Kipper screamed. Kipper screamed. Well, what's up with those friendship bracelets on your wrist? Asked Buck. The cheerleaders gave me those, said Kipper. At that very moment, a group of cheerleaders was coming in from practice outside. I'll prove it, said Kipper. He showed the bracelets to the cheerleaders wearing his wrist and acting like a lunatic. You guys made these for me, right? Kipper asked them, pointing desperately at the friendship bracelets. The cheerleaders gave Kipper a strange look. Ew, said Wendy Swan, the head cheerleader. I'd say that's Wendy Swan. Kipper blinked his eyes like a crazy person. He began breathing heavily. He clenched his fist and shook with rage. Kipper's friends glanced at each other, exchanging silent, worried looks. They each took a few steps backward, as if they feared Kipper might explode. Hey, we'll see you later, Susie, Sunshine, and Boogie. The pre-boogie boys walked away laughing, leaving Kipper alone in frenzy. Finally, Kipper returned to his locker. He grabbed his phone and found an envelope beside it. Kipper tore the envelope open with an insane rage and read the note inside. I'm coming for you, son. What you looking? Alright, guys, I'm gonna cut into a part 10. See you later for part 10. Bye.